We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. Kyle Peterson, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Derek Jeter. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 640.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
That is second. The right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Nope.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. O'Neill, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch on its way. Taken, but called a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in now, Jose Canseco, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and a strike. Two and one. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. The 3-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The second baseman.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
At the plate now, Chuck Blaylock, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1.
That's a ball.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
From the stretch, Ricky Ledee is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's ball
3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
You got 3-2.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Orlando Hernandez gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Into the box, Jeff Cirillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Not a great way to start on the road as a pitcher. Give up a bomb to the leadoff hitter.
Into the box, Fernando Vina. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
At the plate, Alex Ochoa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ochoa takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Marcus.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Scott Brunson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Into the box now, Orlando Hernandez, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Nobody out, runner on first. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Standing in now, Paul O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Ball.
2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grissom's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Settling in now, Tino Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Martinez.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball well outside. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The catcher, Jorge.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Posada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. First pitch coming, here it is.
The shortstop.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
This is skied into short left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Cirillo. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Pitch on the way. Chuck Blaylock is on deck. 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grissom is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Chuck Blaylock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch.
2-2 the count.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Ready now, Ricky Ledee. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Fernando Vina. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Digging in, Jeff Jenkins. He singled his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we put up our team leaderboard graphic, you can see there his total currently 3rd best on this Brewers ball club. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. The 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dave Nelson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Stepping into the box, Scott Brunson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Oh, here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swing, and he pops him up. Loretta has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, Orlando Hernandez, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. To the plate now, Derek Jeter, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
As a look, now the pitch. Paul O'Neill is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, Tino.
So coming to the plate, Tino Martinez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mark Loretta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mark Loretta goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Jose Valentin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded slowly to the left side. And that's through, a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. He leaves 1. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Number 52 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So striding forward now, Jose Canseco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1 the count now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Chuck Blaylock is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. At the plate, Scott Brunson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Orlando Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff Cirillo comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Fernando Vina comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Jeff Jenkins is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Alex Ochoa, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Jenkins rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now. At the plate, Dave Nilsson, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That evens it up 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Paul O'Neill is on deck. In there, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Paul O'Neill. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Jenkins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Tino Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One there. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Jeff Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43.
Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Mark Loretta. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Kevin Barker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And this is in time as Posada guns down another runner at second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Liner towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in now, Fernando Vina. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Barker rounds third and is digging for the plate. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag, and he's safe. And it is now 6-4.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jeff Jenkins is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and Rocky Keppinger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Catcher Jorge Posada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Number 33, Jose.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jose Canseco is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, Chuck Blaylock. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
This is line to left. Jenkins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 6-4. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Alex Ochoa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Jason Grimsley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. First pitch of the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, barehanded at his knees. It's there, and he's out. Stepping in, Dave Nelson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike one. One out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Grimsley is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Marcus Grissom comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Mark Loretta is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-1 the count now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away. Jose Valentin stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Two down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're up 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Bob Wickman will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Lou Collier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ricky Leday is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. To 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ochoa has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Scott Brunson. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jenkins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Bernie Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 51, Bernie Williams.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Wickman, a 6'1" right-hander, comes into the day 3rd in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grissom is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains steady. Mike Stanton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Mike Stanton.
Now batting, Lou Collier, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swing, and he pops him up. Blaylock over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Jeff Cirillo. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 0-1 the count. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Popped up. Brunson moving to his left. 2 gone. In now, Jeff Jenkins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
2-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate now, Dave Nelson, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. O'Neill is going to have room out there as he puts this away to Hector Ramirez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Hector Ramirez.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Misses, ball 2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Grissom patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here comes the first pitch. Paul O'Neill is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Tino Martinez. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Milwaukee Brewers get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Number 52 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Hector Ramirez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year.